It is a choice. I guess my question is politically, what
Yes.
insulates the people in Biden's orbit and many of the lawmakers on Capitol Hill from like wanting to follow the law and popular opinion?
Right. No, I mean, I think part of it is the president's personal approach. But again, I think the political incentives around this for a very long time have pointed in one direction, and that is to a more hawkish, very kind of conservative pro-Israel direction. Obviously, there's a very strong and well-funded and effective pro-Israel advocacy lobby. APAC is the leading lobby organization, but not only. But I think what we are seeing over the past years, and especially now, is that there has been, a progressive movement built on a range of issues, and they are taking the issue of Palestinian rights and international law and the broader issue of human rights very seriously, and making their voices heard, making their presence felt on Capitol Hill, but also in the primary states, as we saw a few weeks ago in Michigan with over 100,000 votes for uncommitted as a protest against President Biden's approach in Gaza. So I think what we're seeing now is that there is, the battle has been joined in a sense. There are costs to be paid on the other side of this equation. Finally, after a long time of costs only coming on the one side, so I think we see the president responding to this not sufficiently, in my view. But I do think the fact that you saw, for example, Vice President Harris a couple of weeks ago in the speech in Selma, raising the issue of Palestinian suffering much more strongly and criticizing Israeli behavior much more strongly. The administration itself raising these concerns. But again, as I said, it's still at the realm of the rhetorical. To the extent that they recognize they have a problem, they still seem to think they have a messaging problem when in fact they have a policy problem.